Hello, today I will teach you how to make a multi-fleet racing championship. So we are starting with an import of 18 enrollments. As you can see, there's no handicap, but you can do everything that you can without handicap with handicap, just for the sake of simplicity. So we have all the confirmed enrollments, and now we arrive at championship steps. So what we want to do first is manage fleets in step 1. As you can see, this step has no fleets and all boats sail together. To add fleets to this step, scroll down to the fleet management or click here. We have all the shortcut buttons so you get along. You can click whatever you want. So we are here at fleet management, and it says this step has no fleets, all boats sails together. So let's start adding some fleets. Let's go with red, and then go get fleet management, add blue, and choose your perfect blue. Go again, and let's go with yellow. Why not? And a bright yellow, like this one. Perfect. And now, as you can see, we have to refresh the page to the step making reconfigure. So let's go again to fleet management, and we can see there's every fleet is set. And now what we want to do is manage this fleet, and to understand why. If you add a new race and you select a fleet, no one is inserted in that fleet. So we need to go to fleet management and manage skippers and fleets in this step. So step 1, let's go, and just you can set their fleet manually. You can whatever you want, you can do it. Or select an automated order like alphabetic or snake if you have already results that we don't have at the moment. So let's go with random. Oh, perfect, and save it. Okay, it's saved, and now we are going back. So again, we already have fleets. We already set the skippers in fleets in step 1. So steps you can make whatever you want in each step. So if you want to change fleets, you make a new step after the first races and set the order the skippers in fleets and go again racing and racing and racing. And obviously you can set a qualifiers and final steps. You can join all the results in one table or separate in different tables. Good to mention that cumulative scoring join everything, and the points are all set and are all joined. So make sure you would like that, or otherwise just go with separate tables. So let's now insert race. Let's go with red, and let's type red 1. It's the race 1 for red. Let's go now with race to blue 1 and yellow 1. Go. So let's start doing it. So I will just, for the sake of simplicity, I will just add them all, save and calculate, and our results were updated. That's fantastic. And go back to the steps, and as you can see, the status of the race is already finished. And if you would like, maintain the status ongoing, so you can see the events on your page. You just click here, and you would see your results of the red fleet. So let's go with the blue. Again, let's throw some DNCs and DNFs and get over with it, and save and calculate. Go again, and race 3 yellow. Perfect. Go. You can do as many races as you want for each fleet. And let's see now, so you understand what I'm trying to say. And as you can see, the table reunites everyone into the same, so it will pick the first race from each fleet and set it on the same column. As you can see, the first, second, and third are the first, second, and third of each corresponding fleet. And obviously the DNFs are at last. Now we can do it as many races as you want. Imagine now that, for instance, a red race would start, and the others would not, at least yet. So what you go into the steps again and add a new red race. Okay, just red 2, just for you to know. Right here, you always have the fleet here, but it's always good to name the races. And let's go for red and insert positions. And now let's see what our results are. So, as you can see, our red already has 2 races. Oh, I didn't make a mistake, but I applied the discard rule. It's good to see as well. So what I made is from 2 races you can discard 1, and I was doing step discard rules. I will disable this just for you to see what I was doing. So let's go back. And as you can see here, it's discard type step by step, and as you can see here, the discard rule applied is from 2 races, discard 1. So it will discard the second race, but only for the red, because we only have a red race, a red second race by now. So what you can do is right here, manage races to discard in step 1, and go all the way just deleting it. And imagine you wanted to make multi-steps and put skippers in different fleets, but managing discards as well. What you can, you switch from step by step to overall. Just save it, refresh the page, and you have the overall races to discard here. Imagine we wanted from 3 races to discard 1. Perfect. Is set. Let's go again now and insert the second race for the blue. Yeah, blue 2. And let's go with the yellow 2. Sorry, I forgot to add the fleet. So let's go with the blue. Save and calculate. Let's check the race results so you see what I'm doing between races. So we had the blue race, and the yellow do not have a second race yet, but the results are always set. So I will go back. Already seen. And now I'm going to add results for the yellow fleet, the second race of the yellow fleet. Just selecting randomly, and the results were updated, and everything is set. Everyone has a second race. Now imagine for some reason that in the day 2 you wanted to grab these fleets and join them in new fleets based on results or anything else. You can, obviously, you can go into new step, and let's say this is another qualifier for the finals, or you just want everything in the same table and you want qualifiers as well. Let's go save with the step 2. Now we have the step 2, and you can't edit the definitions of step 1 anymore, because we already are on step 2. If you want to edit anything besides race results in step 1, you need to delete this series and start again. So again, now we want to make new fleets, but we want to make new fleets based on results and not on randomly. We already have that available option, so we'd go right this and go with blue again, because we want to space them differently in 3 fleets. So let's go with blue again, and the yellow, and we would just go like this, a pretty good yellow, trying to match the other ones. And now here, when I'm managing my fleet, what I will do is, instead of drag and drop, I will select the automated order snake. So what we'll do is grabbing the position that every skipper is in right now, based on results, and automate them in fleets. So in a snake order, the first will join the last, the second will join the worst from the last, and so on. So we'll save it. Go to the sailing class dashboard, and it's done. So everyone is set on their fleet based on their results. So what I will do is create another one for each fleet, just so you can see that everything is working as expected. And setting some positions. Save and calculate, and it's done. So as we can see now, just with one race, so you can understand, as we change the fleets from each participants, we set them to into a snake order to reorder the fleets, so you won't get, imagine a fleet at the best performers of the tournament by some mistake or by some random order, and now you want to join them with a nervous keeper so they can battle in the war and understand who's going to make it to the finals. So as you can see, the red has already does already have a third race, and we the discard just applied. So we set from 3 races to discard 1 is already doing it, and let's go back and add the blue results. Perfect. You don't need to ever change your fleet. Now it's just a common. The fleet is already set for each skipper in races, so you don't have to mix that. And as you can see, everyone is in yellow. I'm just scrambling some orders so they get different results, just so it ain't the same. And now everything is set, so every race is done. Use the left side menu, it's always good. And as you can see, everything is finished, everyone has a third race, and the discard is applying from 3 to 1. And what I will do is take the discard out so you can understand what I'm trying to say, that you can do discards and can apply them whatever you, at any point in tournaments if you forgot something. So let's go to the event page. And as you can see, there's a third race. Everything is set, everything is good, and you can have as many races as you like, insert skippers in many fleets as you want. What I will do now is finish this video and try and do it with finals, so you can understand what I'm trying to say, and with a medal race as well.